Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Heather B. Denture DiVa. What's up? How's it going? This video is so very important for me to do, so please guys, please watch this. It's going to help you and benefit you. It's what I call the 5 stages of grieving, but with dentures. I brought this up to you guys a year ago and about 6 months ago. I always like to bring it up for people that are new to my channel. Nobody's ever realized this is what we go through. I'm the only one that seems to have talked about it. The 5 stages of grieving doesn't just happen when you lose a person. It happens when you lose a part of you. Like losing a limb, your teeth, so forth. But before I get started, guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Don't forget, guys, if you like my channel, you like the informative stuff, the how-to, the tips and tricks, and all of that, and also my lives at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, and how I communicate and talk to everybody in and out of YouTube. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that bell button and click all so you make sure you get the notifications when anytime I drop a video. I do lives, surprise lives, giveaways, everything. So don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the little bell button. Also too, I've always had on my page since last December where you can be a member of my group. I have private giveaways, I have separate videos and private lives. All you have to do is after you hit subscribe, click join and be part of the rest of everybody who joins my members. So what made me bring this back up and want to talk about it is because I see so many people struggling. And I've known a lot of you since the beginning of your journey. And you could be a year now into it. And now you've accepted it. And I've seen you all go through the 5 stages of grieving. So I need to talk about it. I did write down a list because we all have a shit-ass memory. List. Want to make sure I do it in order. Don't mess it up. So the first part is denial and isolation. This is what I call before you even get your dentures. And, you're like, oh, I don't need to get it done. I can keep my life like this, Like the dentist comes up to you and goes, you can either put like 30 grand into fixing your teeth or you can get dentures. It'd be like, I'll get another opinion. I don't think there's anything wrong with my teeth, or, oh, they're fixable, or I could just suck it up and deal with this for the rest of my life. You end up isolating yourself from everybody. You don't reach out for support groups. You don't reach out and talk to your dentist. You get so upset into denial and everything that you isolate yourself from wanting to know anything from anybody, professional or non-professional. Because the dentist is going to tell you you really should get them. And no dentist would ever take out teeth, ever, because their job is to save your teeth, unless you need to truly get them out. Guys, I've almost died from my teeth going from amazing to a med and my disease killing me, and I had to get them out. So I went through these stages myself. And I had 5 months of sepsis to learn and realize this is what people go through. And I knew I couldn't have been the only one. So when I first made the video, a lot of people thanked me for it because a lot of people didn't realize it's right. We all go through this process of denial. And I was in the anger stage for a long time. But talking about denial and isolation, please don't live in denial and isolate yourself. The best thing you can do is reach out to anybody for help. You want to be around supportive, positive people. Talk to your dentist about your options. You want to talk to your family if they're supportive and caring. A lot of them don't know what you're going through. So they'll just blame you, treat you like crap. I've seen it happen to so many people. And I got lucky. The people around me were very supportive and all of that. I think if they weren't, I don't know where I would be today. But that's what made me want to make a supportive channel and a supportive, support group on Facebook. Don't ever think you're alone. You can always message me if you want help, advice, just a friend to vent to. I mean, guys, I didn't do this to be some bougie YouTuber that doesn't respond to people. I am just like you with that just press play and record videos. I am no better and no different. I just like to reach out and help people because I didn't want anybody to suffer the pain that I went through. I still don't. I go through a lot of crap in my life, and that's why I try to reach out to people who I see need the help, or if they reach out to me, I as soon as when I see it, I answer it back. Um, but just know that denial can kill you. It can cause not only gingivitis, periodontal disease, it can cause multiple infections, staph infections that can kill you. Got to understand, guys, your teeth are next to your jaw, which is next to your neck and spinal cord. Things move awfully fast with infections. So please make sure you take care of yourself, guys. Just please. Because do what you need to do for your own well-being, for your health, for your sanity, and for your quality of life and your present and future. You can't fix the past of what was done, but you can make the present and future better. So just please know that. The second one is anger. Yep, I was angry for a while. You could be in this process before you get your denture or during you get the denture in the beginning. I kind of had both. Yep. I was pissed I had this done to me. If I did not take that autoimmune suppressant, I'd still have my real freaking teeth. And it pissed me off so badly, guys. So badly that I was raging and blaming everything. Like, I didn't take it out on people, but I was pissed. I was pissed at my doctors. I was pissed at my own health. I was pissed at the freaking drug corporation. Like, I was just so freaking pissed. And I know my dentist did everything he could to save my teeth. Everything. Everything. But I actually gave up before he did. I was like, why don't we just do dentures? He goes, no, I'm not at that spot yet. And if we are, I'll let you know. But just give me a little time to see if I can figure out which tooth so I can save your teeth if I can. He couldn't. Shit happens. I realized in this stage it was only making my autoimmune diseases worse. Because anger and stress can weaken your body whether you're healthy or not. And it will also weaken your healing because it was not helping me heal from sepsis or fight the infection. When you stress out, guys, not only does it triple the amount of stomach acid you have in your stomach. So that means you can get stomach ulcers very easily. You can weaken your immune system to be more susceptible to infections and any virus, bacteria, anything. Also cause more pain on your body. Because when you're in emotional and mental and, all that pain, it can cause physical pain on you. Like depression can cause physical pain because mental, it's controlling it, I always tell people, you're going to get angry during this. And if you don't, it's rare unless you knew it was coming. But what I always tell people is one, go online and find the most positive quotes because I'm a big positive quote person and I'm always putting positive quotes all over my house. I have so many whiteboards. I put them all on there. I do all that. I put them up for me, my kids, and Brandon. And, I repeat them every day on and off. Also, too, talking to someone, vent it out. The best thing you can do is communicate. Communicate is a staple to any friendship, love life, family, anything. Communication's a big part of life. Communicate how you feel and talk to somebody you trust. It's such an essential. It truly is. I also tell people to go to the gym, go for a walk, burn off your anger. The more you have adrenaline from the anger, when you exercise, it actually lessens the adrenaline and starts to calm you down and make you feel better, which is what I do anytime I'm angry about anything. Is, I speed walk or I go to the gym, I lift weights, I do stuff like that because I got to keep myself sane, guys. Self-care is so important. Write to yourself. You can write to God, you can write to yourself, you can write to, I know people that have wrote to somebody that died that they lost, that they missed talking to. Write to them. There's many things that you can do to get this off your chest and realize that You can't fix what's been done. All you can do is accept it. Get through these 5 stages. Let yourself feel. Feel the damn emotions. I've seen too many people in my life block out their emotions, bottle them all inside where they're all in there. And then one day they just erupt and explode. And that is so unhealthy for you and for the people around you. So all you could do is help yourself and really let yourself communicate, feel the process, and understand it. Please reach out to the community. I made my channel for a reason, to always contact me whenever. However you want to reach me, it's all in the description below, which is the arrow next to the title of this video. You press it and it brings everything down. Sorry guys, at the end of the night my voice is really raspy. And it is like 12 in the morning. So, sorry for the raspy. So please don't stay in anger so long. Let yourself feel though. Don't block your feelings out. 3 is bargaining. A lot of people are like, how do you bargain during dentures to get dentures? Quite easily. You know, you bargain with your dentist. Well, what happens if I just get these 2 root canals, but if I do this, this, and this, and this, and this, you know, will that avoid me doing dentures? Or, you know, you bargain with God. Hey, God, listen, you know, if you give me this miracle to where I can fix my teeth and, you know, I can do all this, you know, I would do this or whatever. It's bargaining. You're bargaining your way out of it. Or bargaining your way to not deal with the situation. People do this all the time in life, no matter what they go through. You do not have to lose somebody or something. People do this often when they're praying. They do this often for any reason. Bargaining, I've noticed, kind of goes inside with, you know, denial and anger. They all seem to blend together in those stages. I know it did for me, but I knew there was nothing I could do. You know, I used to pray all the time, like, God, please let them find the freaking tooth that got connected with this freaking bone infection in my face so they can just get it out. And please fix it so I can keep my teeth. I don't care if I have to get a partial on the top. Like, I tried everything in my friggin' power, and it just didn't work. So I had to face the inevitable. You know, a lot of us are a creature of habit. We don't like to do anything new, go through anything new. We are routine people. And once we are out of our routine, we break our routine, we become either aggressive or depressed. And both of them can be very toxic and very harmful to you and to the people around you. The 4th one is depression. This is the worst one I see people stay in. It is the second to last stage, but I see people that can dwell in this for years from dentures. Biggest part. You know, these stages, remind you, can happen before dentures, during dentures, or like just during dentures. So everybody has their different process of when this is going to happen. But I've seen people get depressed, be like, you know what? I can't eat today. So that's it. I'm not going to wear my dentures anymore. I give up. I'm depressed. Screw my life. Screw all this. I don't want to deal with anybody. And boom. I've seen all 4 stages like be combined all in one moment. So not only do you get angry, deny you have a problem, bargain with yourself, but now you're getting depressed because of all of it. And it's very common to go through this, guys, especially with dentures. I see it so often. And I tell people, in the beginning, you're going to have bad days. Especially the first week sucks. At least I'm honest with you. I've seen so many denture YouTubers like, oh, it's not bad. You know, a little discomfort. Who are you playing? First week sucks, man. It sucks. It's painful. But it don't last. It don't. Like any surgery, it's going to take time to recover from. So please do not force yourself and get upset because the first day you couldn't eat a burger. So now you quit on dentures and want to use it as a freaking boomerang. Like, it takes time. It really does. And you know, when people feel pain, because remember, you just got your teeth pulled, your gums are going to be tender. When you have a hard acrylic on top of it and you're chewing, you know, you're going to feel pain. Do you stop eating because you feel pain? No. Just take smaller bites eat a little bit softer foods, and keep eating 3 meals. Keep pushing yourself. Keep doing all that. Because you can let this process consume the shit out of you, and then you quit. You can't quit on yourself, your quality of life, why you did this, the future of you. Don't quit. Keep those babies in your mouth and push yourself through. We've all had to do it. And I've always seen the people who have the most problem are the ones who give up too easily, who just throw in the towel and just say, screw it. But the whole thing is how are you going to learn to eat with your denture if you quit after a little bit? And you're never going to learn if you don't wear them. So I can tell people, if you're frustrated with speaking, which that's one of the things that come back very quickly, read out loud to yourself twice a day, 30 minutes a day. Speech comes back like that. Like, the more you practice, that's why. So the more you practice with speaking, speech comes back, right? Well, the more you practice with eating, eating comes back. And the biggest issues with eating is security of denture. Got to make sure that security of denture is good. And it's normally always the bottom denture. And that's because your denture is, one, too big. You need a soft reline. Always keep up on your soft relines with immediate dentures, guys. Always. Once a month, my recommendation. That's the only way to stay on top of it. And Fix It and Ultramax and Dr. B's adhesive, incredible. Absolutely incredible. But the main problem nobody ever talks about, and I've checked out a lot of YouTubers, nobody talks about it, is the muscles of the tongue. You know, people get adjustments on the inside to make it bigger, which is the biggest mistake ever. When you see your dentist, show him that when you put your tongue to the roof of your mouth, like this, see where your denture would hit the muscles and how your muscles pop up? If they're hitting it in any way, you need to shorten the length of your denture, not widen it. There's a big difference people make mistakes on. So always know that. You want it above your tongue muscles when the tongue hits the roof of your mouth. That's where you know it should be. And if you get new mouth sores, that's your another indication where you need a adjustment. You know, I always tell people, if you don't have a warranty, do your own adjustments. Don't use a Dremel because it takes too much off, and it can also harm your denture even if you're the greatest at it. I use a simple nail file, and I take a little off, try it. I can be good where it's perfect, or I might need to take a little bit more off. You know what I mean? But don't consume yourself into depression. Don't. You always have me to talk to. My Denture Support group, they're so freaking amazing people. And if there's any bad people that end up in there, which I'm very tight on checking people out, by the way, before they get in my group, I deny more people than I let in. Please make sure you answer the questions before you try to be approved to get into the group. Because if nobody answers the questions, I deny you automatically. But I check people out and how they correspond in other groups and their profiles and everything, because I want to make sure real people are in there, not fake people that are trying to get into, you know, just cause shit and be shit stirrers. I don't want people from other groups coming in and being nasty. I don't understand how denture wearers can be nasty to other denture wearers, since you should be the most understanding because you know what they're going through. Like, that annoys me. Or as some groups, people get frustrated that people ask the same questions. Well, that person wasn't here for that other question, so you're going to have to repeat yourself. It's called having patience. You did a support group, you got to support. Duh. Like, did you miss the damn memo? But depression is normal to feel. But don't let it ruin what your life can be with dentures. Don't rob yourself from a good quality of life. If you're depressed, talk to somebody. Write it down. Look for positive quotes. On my Denture Support group, almost every day I post a new one, either I made up or one I found online. On here, I answer everybody's questions as long as you're not ill. And email me anytime, guys. People email me all the time. You're not going to be bothering me. I prefer to talk to you guys because I prefer to help people. I like to make a difference, and I want no one to feel bad or feel any kind of harmful way. I don't want dentures getting the best of any of us because it's just a piece of plastic and acrylic. Don't ever let it get the best of you. But security dentures, what holds in the denture so you can eat. And that's what matters the most. So there are many things you could do, but reach out and ask for help. Be like, hey, Heather, listen, I have a problem. My bottom denture keeps popping. Okay, 2 reasons why that's happening. If your denture's all over the place moving around, it's because you need to soft reline. If every time you eat, with it being too big, water, food, everything gets into it, especially with the bottom, food is right there at the bottom. Liquid's right there at the bottom. It's not like the top where you have to push it up. It's already there. So when it's too loose, it automatically dissolves the adhesive because adhesive is dissolvable by water. And if you drink carbonated drinks, denture's loose, gonna easily pop it in immediately. Not only that, is if you do not have the correct adjustment and you're chewing, and as you're moving your tongue muscles hitting, your tongue muscles are hitting your denture and it pops it. Those are the 2 main reasons that cause your bottom denture to be a big pain in the ass. So there's always things you can do to make your quality of life better with dentures. Don't rush the process. So many people get pissed that after 2 weeks they're not eating complete all foods. You're not going to. At 2 weeks, you're not going to be able to eat almost everything. At a month, I was able to eat 90% of foods. And that was because I practiced every day. Obviously, you need to eat every day. So I didn't stay on like soft foods forever. I would have chicken. You can make chicken tender and juicy. There's a lot of things you can do. Yes, the first month sucks because you cannot use adhesive your first month. Unless, you've had certain, like, say, you just got these out and these ones have been out forever. You can use adhesive on your back, just not in your front. Most dentists will always recommend not to use adhesive for the first month because even if the skin is there, well, great. You putting adhesive on it can rip the skin off and now there's your blood clot exposed. That's happened to me with my bottom denture, but not messing up my blood clot is because I used it on the back adhesive on the back because I had those taken out for over a year now. And it oozed onto one of this and ripped off the skin, which made me terrified because now the blood clot was exposed again. So please, guys, be very careful. Be so careful. So careful. But never give up hope, guys. Please. I know this video is long, but I can't stress enough to never give up hope. Always have faith and believe that no bad lasts forever. And without bad, you never truly appreciate the good. And without rain, there'd be no rainbow. But the last stage is acceptance. And acceptance is where you're finally like, all right, I got this. I went through the shitty stage. I can see how I'm starting to get better. I can see how if the more I practice and do things get better. I'm going to keep pushing myself. I'm going to start being around positive people and join support groups and, do what I can and do all that. That is acceptance, is knowing that you do have dentures or you have to get dentures and that you're going to be better with this and you're going to work hard and you're going to make sure you have a good quality of life. But 5 stages of grieving definitely does apply with dentures. And I don't want you guys to ever think you're alone because I'll always be here. No matter anything I go through, guys, I always love to help people. I always like to make a difference. I always like to do whatever I can for people. So please don't ever think you're bothering me because you're not. I promise. I always answer people unless, like I tell you guys all the time, unless you're an a-hole. But I'm always here for you guys if you need me. And don't forget, guys, every Thursday night at 7 p.m., I do go live. So you can ask me questions live, me talking to you and chatting with you like we're just chilling next to each other every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching my video. And share this to the other denture wearers, please, so they're aware. They can look out for it. It can help them get through things. I love you guys. Have a great day. Later.